and I had the privilege of being Sarah Mazdra's 5th grade teacher. Although I have only known Sarah for a short time, it became apparent early on that she was a very special girl. Sarah has the unique challenge of having diabetes. When I first learned that Sarah would be in my class, I anticipated having a student who would need constant attention, and I wondered if I would be able to meet her needs. I quickly learned that Sarah has diabetes. Diabetes does not have Sarah. Her independence and strength in dealing with her diabetes quickly became a source of encouragement to me as I watched her handle her disease with such grace and courage. Never once have I heard her complain or reluctantly check her blood sugar. One of our units in 5th grade is called Perseverance Despite Adversity. We talk a lot about what it means to persevere despite difficulties we face in our life. We looked at examples in history, in scripture, and in our own lives of what it means to persevere. Sarah is the epitome of perseverance.
Hi, my name is Sarah Mazda. I am 11 years old. I am in 5th grade at Central Christian School in Clayton. I have had type 1 insulin-dependent juvenile diabetes for almost 3 years. Since that time, I have been on a mission along with the ADA to find a cure. I am very proud to serve as a junior ambassador for the ADA and have given 4 talks this year. My focus has mostly been to encourage others with this disease and to bring awareness to the community about diabetes. Today, I'd like to share a little about my diagnosis, how I manage day to day, and how my family, God, and Camp BDI have helped me be all I can be. Nearly 3 years ago, our family was very busy planning to leave for a mission trip when we were shocked with the news of juvenile type 1 diabetes. I was very thirsty, very hungry, dizzy, and began to have a fever. After the doctor visit, I was put in Children's Hospital for many days. My family and I had to learn how to begin managing a 24/7 disease, one that never takes a vacation or cares if my fingers are sore from finger sticks or if my insulin pump fails, requiring even more needle sticks. In the midst of this scary and uncertain time for me and my family, our very dedicated pediatrician arrived unexpected at midnight to pray with us. What a blessing to have such loving and dedicated physicians. By the way, my family and I were still able to go on the mission as planned, only delayed by a couple of weeks. We had a heart to give and share as a result of how much we had been blessed. Know a little bit about what I deal with daily. No day is ever the same. So once you think you have a routine in place, forget it. Something else like getting a cold totally throws my blood sugars off. With that, a lot more blood sugar tests and ketone testing is critical. Like other type 1 diabetics, I must check my blood sugar 5 to 6 times a day, check for ketones if I'm not well, count carbs every time I eat something so that I can calculate how much insulin I need to control my blood sugar. I have a wireless and tubeless insulin pump, and I also wear a continuous glucose monitor which checks my blood sugar every 5 minutes. My dad sometimes calls me the high-tech poster child for diabetes. We can sleep better knowing you will alert with a low blood sugar. It gives me a graph showing my blood sugars and at what rate it is rising and falling. It is because of generous donors and supporters of the ADA that I have this life-changing technology. There have been a lot of people to ask me and my family, why Sarah, why this is disease? We have chosen not why, but what. Yes, it's hard, but I am choosing to act. What can I do to make a difference? I study very hard so that one day I can have a career that makes a difference in the lives of others, maybe even a cure for diabetes. My mom, she really has a deep understanding of who I am. She said that from the very beginning, she knew in her heart that I would reach out to many and be a great encouragement. It just wasn't clear until I was faced with the daily reality of this difficult disease. I knew then what God had called me to do. He would use my strengths for His glory. I'd now like to talk about Camp EDI. It's coming soon, and this year will be my 3rd year. I never ever want to miss Camp EDI. Everyone there is the same. We can talk about our pumps, our testing, seeing that we all wake to the same reality of finger pricks, carb counting, and babysitting blood sugars. Camp EDI is the only place I can go where all the kids are the same. It's made me so stronger in managing my own disease. I can change my own pump. My mom says I'm a lot more responsible, not just with my diabetes. I have made friends like Tori that I love to hang out with, and the counselors are really loving and fun. Every year I go away knowing more than my disease and the importance of perseverance. This disease has taught me that adversity results in perseverance. Me and my diabetic friends overcome adversity every day of our lives. Truly, I believe that we can stop diabetes if we all work together. I do long for the day when I'm free of the pain and fear that is involved in diabetes. I have a lot of diabetic friends, and I know they want the same thing, a cure. Thank you again tonight from the bottom of my heart for your willingness to support the ADA to help a girl like me lead a more normal life with this difficult condition. It has been a blessing to be the new Junior American Diabetes Ambassador. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. What an amazing story. And, you know, it's people like Sarah this is all about.
Thank you.
Standing ovation for Sarah.
Sarah
Good
wrote
job,
that with her
Sarah.
mom. It's a wonderful story. Thank you so much. Michelle Eichen also has type 1 diabetes and was